Welcome back. I'm Joel Reed. This is SWPO Gaming. I've got my RG351M that took pretty much a whole month to get here. So without further ado, let's get into this unboxing right now. So the first thing you notice as soon as you pick up the box is the weight of the content inside. So the box is pretty traditional as far as Ambonit boxes go. On the front, on the top here, you can see just what the device is going to look like. On the other side, you can see the buttons and what they signify, and even more information over here that just tells you the little specs on what this device can actually do. So just taking it out of its packaging here safely, and already as I'm picking it up, the weight of this thing, just like I said before, you can feel it and it's really noticeable, and it from out here it just feels like really good quality. Let's continue on and see what's inside. So just the usual stuff. You got your USB type C cable here, and you've got your user manual, which is also written in English, so that's great. And let's just take this thing out. I'm excited. God, it just feels really good. And with the metal, it's actually cold to the touch. And just wow, that screen is just wow. The whole thing, it just looks fantastic. They've done a really good job with this. I mean, Ambonit, when it comes to your build quality, you guys are really going places, you know. And as many other reviews have said, you know, you can slap a Nintendo symbol on there and people would believe that's where it came from. That's just how good the build quality is of this thing. Buttons work really well. The D-pad's great. The analog sticks, they feel awesome. Those are great, and they click in just like the rest of them. The B, A, X, Y buttons, they're great as well. Start, select buttons, everything works really well. So at the bottom here, you've got your SD card slot, your speakers, and your reset button. Flip that to the side. You've got your volume wheel right there. We'll go at the top. You've got your two USB ports, your headphone jack, and these really super tactile and comfortable feeling L&R triggers. These feel fantastic as well. Guys, I can't believe it, the quality. You got your power on the side there as well. And all your information that you need on the back. I'm just still so blown away about the build quality of this thing. So what I'm going to do now is just have a quick look and just compare it to its predecessor and see what we can see here. Other than the material of the metal version, everything about these devices are pretty much the same. The fact that it is metal makes it look slightly thicker, but again, everything is pretty much the same in terms of layout, button style. Major differences here is the weight. If you put them side by side, again, the metal version makes it appear to look just a little bit more on the thicker side. But there can be no doubt, the metal version looks vastly more superior. And even the bezel looks a little bit slimmer. It's a strange thing, but it just looks, do you know what? I'm just going to say it looks classy. That's the word that I'm going to use for it now, classy. So while I'm booting this up, let's just take a quick look at the specs. For those of you that haven't seen this particular chipset and device type before. So we got Nintendo DS, we got Final Burn, MAME, Wonder Swan Color, CPS 1, 2 and 3, MSX, PC Engine, NES, Game Boy, SNES, N64, Game Boy Color, and various other system types on here. Do you know, I've done this thing so many times now with these similar chipsets. It does get quite tedious having to go through the whole lot over and over again, and then we're back to the Nintendo DS. So we're gonna have a little bit of a playthrough. Let's see how some of these games perform. Let's go. I must say though, the viewing angles are not too shabby at all, if I'm being completely honest. The 351M is a well-built device. In fact, so much so that most of us, people like myself, will probably be afraid to take it out. We'd have to get a case for it just to make sure that it's safe and it doesn't get scratched. But it looks fantastic. That being said, the price is a little bit on the steep side. But if you want premium, then you're going to have to pay that premium price. If you do already have the 351p and you're thinking of upgrading to the 351M, you probably need to consider the fact that you'll probably be doing that at a loss because the device is exactly the same as what the metal one is. However, if you are after that great build quality, I completely understand. I mean, I've got the plastic version and I didn't actually pay for that one. That one was given to me by Droix to review. And you know, I was lucky enough to get the one that had the Wi-Fi built in, and so I went and spent my own money and actually got this metal version. If I paid for the plastic one, I most likely wouldn't have bought the metal one, if I'm just going to be honest with you guys on that. But if you are new to buying these handhelds and you want to jump straight to the top and you want the best of the best, then you know, the 351M is not a bad purchase at all. The last time I felt such great build quality like this was from the RG351M. That's the only other metal device that I've got, and that was fantastic. The 351M is that and more. The performance is the same as the 351p, so if you do want to save a little bit on your cash, you're probably better off just getting the 351p instead. It's the exact same device. There's no real change other than the fact that this new one here is metal and that one is plastic. And I think that just about covers it. Guys, let me know in the comments about how you feel about the 351M. And if you do already have a plastic one and you're considering on getting the metal, let me know in the comments below again. Guys, I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll catch you down the road. Stay safe and take care. Peace.